Don't lean towards the screen. Stop. If this player sets a guard one-on-one, and if you get screened, then our ball screen defense will execute. But look at this. This player is leaning towards the screen, so now this player is just going to refuse it, get right into the lane, and it's an easy layup. What on earth is this defense right here? Stop. Okay, this player's guarding the ball. Get underneath the ball. Look at this. This player never fully gets underneath the ball. So Ja Morant just goes right to the rim, draws help, and it's an easy Jaren Jackson dunk. Okay, you're in drop coverage. What is Karl Anthony Towns doing? I mean, I hate drop coverage, but I mean, you need to, Karl Anthony Towns, as the screen gets, look, stop. You need to stay underneath the ball. Where's Karl Anthony Towns going? We have two people going here. Nobody defending the man coming off the ball screen here. So what is that? Okay, we need a second defender here. Stop. This player right here cannot jog back. You've got to sprint back. Okay? Look at this. Look at this jogging. Stop. See, if you sprinted, you're here now. There's no place for this player to go. But instead you jog, so you're back here, and now there is a place for this player to go, and it's a two-shot foul. The problem with drop coverage. Now you're dropping the big higher, but this is still drop coverage. So now Ja Morant has an easy lane to split through. That can never happen. So now he's just on the other side, and it's a two-shot foul. So again, let's see. This is why we want a hard hedge. Okay, what does this do? This closes off this space right here. Now the second Ja Morant hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than continue to attack off of this big hip this way, okay, I can recover. In the meantime, I need backside help right here. But again, I'm going to be able to bump you back quickly. But you've got to close off this space, okay? Karl Anthony, there's too much space. Ja Morant just splits through, gets to the rim, and a two-shot foul. This is not how you box out. Stop, stop, stop. Karl Anthony Towns has got to get his right foot in front of Steven Adams and use your butt and get low. Push him out of here, okay? That's how you box out. You get your whole body in front of him, and you use your butt to push him back, okay? This is not how you box out. Look at this. You do not never box out facing the man you're boxing out. So now Steven Adams is able to get an easy tap back, and it's an easy layup. If you're going to switch this right here, stop. You cannot be not level to the screener, okay? This is who you're guarding. So you need to be up and ready to guard, but you're sagging off, so now you're in no position to slide your feet, and it's an easy layup. And if you're Karl Anthony Towns here, you've got to close this space off right here, all right? Right now, close this space off. All right? Remember, the second Ja Morant hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, okay, I get to recover onto my man. In the meantime, I need backside help right here for like a second. But again, I'm going to be able to bump you back quickly. But you can't allow this. See this space? Ja Morant's just going to split right through, and now you're done. It's a layup. You have to defend this down screen first. Stop. You're not defending this down screen right here. Okay? So this player needs to get up and get his arms out. So this player has to go out a little bit, and this player can chase. Okay? When you let him curl off this down screen like this, look, now you have no chance off this dribble handoff. This player gets right into the lane in a jumper. Again, so you want to switch this handoff. You cannot sag off the screener. Okay? Up, level to the screener, and ready to guard. When you're switching like this, you have no chance because now this player's just going to come right off of it, and it's going to be a cheap foul. The Grizzlies are in the bonus, and it's two shots. Okay, again, who is guarding Kyle Anderson? Stop. Where's Karl Anthony Towns going? This screen is getting set. We're just not going to guard the ball screen? So now Ja Morant gets into the lane, blocking foul, two shots. Can't run drop coverage with Ja Morant. You're just giving him the lane. That is way too good of a player, an explosive player, to be just giving up the lane. So we want to get up here, okay? We want to push Ja Morant this way. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off this big hip, which isn't going to be for very long, more than a second, because the half-court line's right there. I can recover. In the meantime, we need backside help here. But again, I'm going to be able to bump you back quickly, all right? But instead, you're giving Ja Morant the lane, and that is never a good idea. Okay, again, you cannot lean towards the screen. Make Ja Morant come off of the screen. Only bad things happen when you lean towards the screen like this. Now Ja Morant refuses the screen, okay, and now there's a loose ball, and now, again, you've let Ja Morant in the lane, so it's going to end up being a two-shot foul. You got to stay level to your man. This is good right here. Watch when you don't stay level to your man, you fall asleep. Am I level to my man? Nope. So now I'm giving up a wide open three. You can't let Ja Morant beat you this way. There's no help. Flip your hips and look if he beats you this way. There's nothing but a wall of defenders. But instead, you get beat away from all those defenders, and it's right to the rim for a layup. What is this defense here? Stop. So this play, if Jaren Jackson goes and sets the screen, our ball screen defense will execute. We'll switch, we'll hedge, whatever. But the ball having Jaren Jackson set the ball screen isn't a problem. Why is this player just shoving Jaren Jackson with the Grizzlies in the bonus? Now he's going to the line. Don't guard past the three-point line. Why is this player guarding all the way out here? Who cares? Your man's at half court. Drop so you're in the gaps defensively. So now when this player comes this way, there's no place to go. But instead, you're way out in no man's land. So now this player has a driving lane he shouldn't have, and it's an easy layup from Memphis. Okay, here's a down screen. Okay, this play, you do not need to be you just need to stay attached to this player's hip and chase. Okay, this player's going to protect you, or he should. He doesn't, but he should. Get your arms out so this player has to go out. So now all you can do is just focus on staying attached to his hip and chase. But this player here is doing nothing. So now look, now this player's got to feverishly fight over the top of the screen. He falls, and it leads to a two-shot foul. There cannot be this separation between you and your man. This is good, but look what happens. You fall asleep. Stop. Now there's this separation here. Now you have no chance. Now you have to switch. Okay, this player's got to take this player's got to guard up. But you don't switch. You put the defense in a terrible spot, and it's a wide open three. This is a stagger screen. Stop. You do not go over the top of the first down screen here. You go under. Then you go over the second one. And this player needs to stay connected to his man. Just get his arms out so this player cannot curl over the second one. He has to go out, and this player's chase over the top of this second one can happen. But this player's going, you already lost. You went over the top of the first down screen. So now you're screwed. Now this player is going to end up switching. It's a total botch switch because his man's now wide open, and it leads to a layup and one. This is where communication is so key in transition. Stop. This player's got to go here, okay? This player's got to be sprinting and get underneath the ball. You can't let anybody get behind your entire defense. So this player needs to sprint to get underneath the ball, and this player needs to stay behind this man right here. But there's no communication whatsoever, and now look, it's just an alley-oop. You have to be so calculated when you gamble. This is a horrific gamble. Let's do it in slow motion. Look at that gamble. What are you doing? So now this player's right to the rim, and it's an easy layup. What is D'Angelo Russell doing here? How? This is not defense away from the ball. Okay? Get underneath your man. Look at this. You're standing. What are you doing? So now this player brings his dribble back the other way. You're in no position to guard off this ball screen, and it's going to lead to an easy putback. Transition defense, you cannot let anybody get behind the entire defense. Right here, this player needs to be sprinting to make sure he is behind this player, okay? But look you let this player get behind your entire transition defense, and it's a dunk. Okay, again, there is no ball screen being set here. Guard one-on-one. If you get screened, our ball screen defense will execute. But you're not getting screened here. So why are two people going to the ball and no one's taking this man that slips the screen? And it's an alley-oop, of course. Cannot allow this player from Memphis right here to cherry pick, okay? So when this shot goes up, someone's got to be getting ready to go back. Look, see how he's off to the races? You got to be off to the races too. Not everyone can just stay looking for rebounds. You got to get back, okay? Because if the Grizzlies come up with this ball, it's 2 points. All right, I can always get back into the offensive set here if Minnesota comes up with an offensive rebound. But again, you're just letting this player cherry pick right here, and it's an easy 2. You cannot let guys cherry pick. Not everybody can be going towards the basket. Someone, this player needs to sprint back right now. Again, if Minnesota gets the offensive rebound, you can come back into the play and run, and we can run half-court offense. But in the meantime, if Memphis comes up with this ball and nobody's getting back while a player's cherry picking, well, of course, this is going to happen, and it's going to result in a 2-shot foul for Memphis. Cannot fall asleep guarding your man. So you're guarding right here, okay? This is good. You're connected to your man. See how he's connected to his man? But look at how he's going to fall asleep, okay? This separation can't happen, and it's just going to lead to a wide-open jumper. Okay, guarding Ja Morant in the open floor. Stop. Oh, we'll back it up even here. Sprint, sprint, sprint back so you can get your feet set. Look at this little movement towards the ball right there. See? That gets you killed. Now Ja Morant's got you backpedaling and twisted, and it's a dunk. You have to be seeing the ball and your man at all times. When you take your eye off of either, this happens. Look at how Karl Anthony Towns is just ball watching. So now his man beats him backdoor, and it's a layup. Again, if you're Karl Anthony Towns, stop. You've got to close this space off right here. You cannot let Ja Morant split through like this. Look at how he splits through. So now he's right to the rim and a 2-shot foul. What is happening here? Okay, you're guarding this player here. Get to him first, okay, and you got to box him out. You know this Ja Morant layup's coming up. Box this player out. Use your butt. Get low. Push him out of here. But you do nothing. You do absolutely nothing, so it's an easy putback. This is absolutely pathetic. Okay, your man is setting a cross screen right here. All right? Where are you? Get attached to your man. Jam this player as he comes through the cross screen. Knock him off his spot so this player can come on the other side. You do nothing. So now this player comes off the cross screen, and it's going to be an easy 2-shot foul. Don't lean towards the screen. Make this ball handler use this screen, and our ball screen defense will execute. Look at how this player's leaning towards the screen. So now it's an easy ball screen refusal right to the rim and a dunk. We got a stagger screen. Come on. You do not go over the first, okay? You've got to go under the first, over the second. Look when you go over the first. Stop right now. The separation cannot happen. That's because you went over the first screen. So now this player is just going to get it, go into the lane, and it's an easy layup. Not run drop coverage here. You're just giving up a wide open 3, please. All right? So let's not do that. All right? Let's hedge. All right? Push this guard out this way. Second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this player's hip, I can recover. In the meantime, my backside help is right here, okay, but I'm going to be able to bump you back quickly. But nope, instead, let's just run a ball screen defense. It gives up a wide open 3. When you run a ball screen defense like this, you have to have backside help, okay? Stop right now. The ball screen is set. D'Angelo Russell's got to step up and backside help, okay? If a skip pass is made here, he can easily recover. But when you have no backside help on this type of ball screen defense, I mean, what do you think's going to happen? Now you're giving the Grizzlies numbers, and it's an and 1. When you're guarding in transition, you've got to have your feet set. Stop. If you're D'Angelo Russell, get to the 3-point line and just have your feet set so you're ready to guard. Okay? Instead, D'Angelo Russell's just going to backpedal and backpedal and backpedal all his way into giving up a layup. Okay, so coming off this cross screen, D'Angelo Russell's got to get up and initiate contact right now. Okay? That's what's most important. If you allow Jaren Jackson to initiate contact, like so, look, now he's got you sealed. And now they're just going to throw it right over the top, and it's going to be an easy dunk. What is D'Angelo Russell doing here? Get over and guard the ball. What is this? Look at this. Are you kidding me? So now Ja Morant goes right to the rim, and it's a 2-shot foul. All right, so you switch this ball screen. Where are you getting beat? This is Ja Morant. This player needs to drop underneath the 3-point line with his back to the baseline, and I need to flip my hips and send him this way so I can stunt and easily recover, and the dribble gets picked up. You're sending him away from any help, so now Ja Morant just going to get right down low, and it's a 2-shot foul. If you're Karl Anthony Towns and you're going up for this offensive rebound, you've got to note the Grizzlies are in the bonus. So you have to go straight up and show your hands. Okay, this doesn't work. Are you going straight up? No. Are you showing your hands? Clearly not. So, again, this is going to end up being a cheap foul, and Memphis is going to the line. You're in this stupid drop coverage. The Grizzlies are in the bonus. You cannot gamble. Stop. Show your hands. Any cheap foul sends Memphis to the line. Let's zoom in. Is this player going to show his hands? Nope, he's going to gamble. And that's the cheap foul that I was just talking about, and Memphis is back at the line. Have to communicate and transition and get to bodies. This player needs to get here. This player gets here. We have a fifth trailer coming back here. But what ends up happening? This player, we got two people guarding one Grizzlies player, which means that somebody's wide open, and there you go. Don't sag. There is no reason to sag. Look at this. Up, up. Push this player this way. Where is he going? Right into a brick wall. Okay, but instead you're sagging for no reason, and you give up an open three. Karl Anthony Towns, you have to stop. Okay, Grizzlies have the ball. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Look what Karl Anthony Towns does. Stops, then starts to jog. So now look at the difference. That's literal, because you stopped and jogged, that's the difference between you being like right here, okay, and able to guard the ball, and back here. So now this player gets right to the rim, and it's an easy 2. Comes consecutive down screens right here. Stop. You got to guard this first one, okay? This player's got to get attached to his man and get his arms out. So this player cannot curl. He has to go out, and this chase can happen. So look what, because you don't guard this first down screen, look what happens. Now this big's got to stay back and help here. So now he can't defend his own man setting a down screen. So this player comes right off of it, and it's a wide open 3. All right, you want to be in the gaps defensively, okay? This is not how it works. First of all, your back's to the sideline. You got to have your back to the baseline. Okay, number 2 is look at this player's feet. Let's zoom in on this player's feet as this pass gets made. Where are his feet going? See how he's taking his feet inward? Whenever you take your feet inward, you're never going to get back outward. And to top it all off, instead of just getting to your man, you're going to gamble like that. So now your man just gets it, rips it, goes right into the lane, 2-shot foul. What is this player over here doing? Okay, off this ball screen, okay, the backside help comes from here, not here, okay? So get up and be ready to guard. Where's this player going? What? What is that? So now it's just going to be this man's going to be able to rip and go to the lane for a layup. This kills you right here. Look at this gamble. This is an atrocious gamble. That's all Ja Morant needs to turn the corner. Then they set another ball screen, and it's a dunk. Okay, well, a few things here. First of all, this guard's got to do a way better job of stepping over the top. See, he doesn't do a great job there because Ja Morant could easily split through here. The other thing is that Karl Anthony Towns cannot let Ja Morant turn the corner when you hedge. Okay, Ja Morant turns the corner, and now it's game over, and this player's wide open for a dunk. Stop leaning towards the screen. Make this ball handler use the screen. Look at this. You're going to lean towards the screen this way, and look, now it's just a ball screen refusal, okay, and now you're out of position. Your feet are never set. And it's right to the rim, draw help, and an easy putback. If you're D'Angelo Russell, don't focus on Ja Morant right now, okay? All you got to focus on is sprinting, 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 sprinting in a straight line. So you get underneath the basketball, okay? When you start worrying about Ja Morant and you start going towards Ja Morant, that guarantees you that Ja Morant will be behind you. And that's exactly what happens, and it leads to a cheap foul. And Memphis is at the line because they're in the bonus. Okay, what is Patrick Beverley doing? You're way too far in, okay? Again, your left foot should be parallel to the block. Right foot out, wide stance. This is no man's land. You're not doubling, but you're too far in. So now it's just going to throw it right to this player, and it's going to be rip and go right into the lane, and a 2-shot foul. Okay, what is Patrick Beverley doing? You're way too far in, okay? Again, your left foot should be parallel to the block. Right foot out, wide stance. This is no man's land. You're not doubling, but you're too far in. So now it's just going to throw it right to this player, and it's going to be rip and go right into the lane, and a 2-shot foul. What is this player doing here? Okay, there's nothing. These two players are switching. Why do we have a third Timberwolves player going towards two Grizzlies players? Stay with your man, who, by the way, is Ja Morant. But instead, you're in no man's land. Now you're not going to be able to get out to Ja Morant. It's rip and go right into the lane. 2-shot foul. Again, this ball screen doesn't get set. Stop. Right now, you're doing fine guarding one-on-one. If this player comes over and actually sets a screen, then our ball screen defense will react and execute. But you're cheating a screen. Look at this. You're feeling out a screen that never gets set. Never gets set. This player ends up slipping it. Okay? So now you're out of position, and you're going to get called for a cheap foul, and Memphis is going to the line.